Masha, we have paid you. Would you please give us the good stuff? Apparently, yes. Okay, fine. You have paid me. I shall offer you my services. Wait, what?
I've been craving some downtime. Break time's over.
Oh, you know why?
Why?
We're having a Lynn issue again.
Oh.
Lynn is dead. She died. Like completely and utterly dead. Have you seen this little girl? Do we need to put her up on milk cartons? Lynn, we're going on the outskirts of this goddamn place. Where the hell are you? Okay, if I may, can I just take it for a bit? Because we're literally trying to find an 11-year-old, a 13-year-old in a goddamn mechanical haystack. Yeah, because we have been looking for like what, maybe 5 minutes now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because is it all? No, it wouldn't be possible because we would have chosen straight for the cat, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they make these heart-to-hearts like so difficult to find?
At least in the original, they were marked.
Yeah.
That's Pard.
That's yellow. That's yellow Pard. Wait.
What?
Why can't we find Lynn? Oh, we're so dumb. Oh, we're so dumb. Oh my god, we're so dumb. Oh my god, we're so stupid. So, in theory, we've been walking around for 20 minutes going, where the hell's Lynn? Where the hell's Lynn? It's like, guys, I'm right here. Guys, not now. Not now. Not now, Lynn. We need to find Lynn. Masha, where are you? Eno don't know, but Eno here. Oh, dear God. Can you guys tell it's been 4 months since we've last done this? Yep.
Yeah, my mind's still stuck on X, to be honest.
But hey, at the very least, we can gain characters by just looking at a menu.
Yeah.
What a novel concept, what a thought. If only Monolith would learn how to do that and hopefully use it in games going forward and hopefully amend some of the mistakes they've made in previous games, which they could hopefully get a second chance by remaking or remastering or doing a simple port. But you know, we haven't talked about that at all. In depth. At length. Over and over and over again. I don't want to explain myself any further.
Oh, at long flipping last. There you are, Mash.
Looking for moi? Maz, how have you been? We're We've been scouring high and low for you.
Yes. Lovely to see you too. You have some business to discuss?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pull the other one, Mash. It's got bells on it.
So cold, Mazzy. Ice cold. Don't pretend you don't know what we're talking about.
Me and my fair lady ordered matching accessories. Quite a while ago, too. It's getting silly now.
Yeah, and I recall we paid a pretty penny up front too. Don't want to rush you, Maz, but come on.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course, I hadn't forgotten. I was literally just pinning down the final touches on the design. I'm on the cusp of beginning production.
Oh, you were you? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mash. For you. I was sweating buckets there. Thought the whole thing had slipped your mind.
Perish the thought. That would be tragic.
Right.
My sincerest apologies. It did, in fact, utterly escape me.
Figured.
Figures.
But Maz, you're so chuffing brilliant at what you do. It's just such a crying shame that you're like this, you know?
Oh, how it pains me to know it.
Hey, at least you remembered now. We're still on board, by the way. As long as you give us a discount for the trouble.
We're looking forward to the finished products. Ta-ta!
Well, I've put my foot in it again. Perhaps I ought to hire a clerk.
What is the deal with those guys?
They're soldiers, those two. Illustrious members of the Lost Numbers. Not to mention my clients. Previously, I received a commission from them for a pair of matching accessories, but clearly my mind was otherwise occupied. Letting my clients wait any longer than this is going to tarnish my reputation. I'll have to expedite my work.
Should we help?
What? Are you quite sure?
We'd be pretty crappy friends if we just left you in the lurch now, innit?
Gosh! Well, I'm incredibly grateful for the offer. I shall have to be sure to compensate you appropriately when the order is completed.
Will we need to leave the city again to gather materials?
No. Before any of that, we will need to prioritize information gathering.
Information? What kind? And why?
Even the most basic accessory necessitates a great deal of thought. One must consider its shape, application, presentation. But above all else, it is imperative to pin down the nature of the individual to whom it will ultimately belong.
How do you mean, nature?
We must learn more about Jake and Tessa, find out what makes them tick. Only then will we discern the accessories they desire. That is how I do things, and that is where we must begin.
Sounds like a really roundabout way to do things. Why not just ask them yourself?
Only a third-rate charlatan would consider such a thing. The true creme de la creme must fulfill their clients' orders without uttering even a word.
But you don't have much time.
Which is why I'm very grateful for your assistance.
We may have our work cut out for us.
I suppose we should start by asking people who are close to those two.
That's the way indeed. Then let's begin our inquiries. We must talk to Jake and Tessa's compeers in the Lost Numbers and find all we can about them.
Well, this quest kind of hits close to home. Consider me engaged.
Yeah. We made some new friends, Jake and Tessa, yeah? They seemed a bit wishy-washy, if I'm honest.
Well, let's see. Their actions will surely speak for themselves.
You make
so
commissions,
that's how they do
but you want to make sure it's to the client's expectations. You want to make him wait long.
Mm-hmm.
My wife makes good art. Follow her at Alice the Xenoblade on Twitter.
You want to know about Jake and Tessa? Yeah, I gotcha. They're kind of celebrities among us Lost Numbers. Oh, really? They don't like to talk about this too loudly, but you know how Jake's basically houseless, right? houseless? Ah, yes, certain circles bandy that term about to describe who could not trace their descent to any of the established lineages. It's unfortunate, but people in that position often find themselves pushed to the fringes of our society. Jake got bullied relentlessly as a kid. Poor guy could never catch a break. Tessa, who's the same age as Jake, would always look after him and make sure he was okay. The darker Jake's mood got, the brighter, more cheerful she'd act around him. In fact, it's probably thanks to her that Jake started to lighten up. Now he's, well, as you know him.
Wow. That wasn't the kind of story I was expecting. Never think it was the way he acts.
Yeah, well, they can get on your nerves sometimes, but you can't deny it's kind of an inspiring story. They've earned our respect. It's not every day you get to see a story of true love unfold, huh? No big wonder they ended up getting hitched in the end, I suppose.
Aww.
It's a couple.
Not only that. I can see that. I can definitely see that. When you get sad, it makes me want to try to get you happy.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what these accessories are going to be. I don't know. Who's to say? It says it's from House Roads. Try not to have anything to do with the Vandoms and the doors if they can. Personality-wise though, Tess is more of a Vandom. She's always wanted to bring a fight to Mobius. Naturally, her parents it didn't look too kindly on her wanting to be a soldier. They were this close to zoning her at one time.
It's like Romeo and Julieta.
Yep. That's when Jake stepped in. He convinced us folks to let her join the Lost Numbers on the condition he'd sign up to protect her.
If it's gonna be so hard on Tessa, wouldn't it make sense for Jake to try and talk her out of it as well?
When you put it like that, but then there'd be no one left on Tessa's side at all. Maybe it sounds cliche, but Jake will always have Tessa's back, even if it means the whole world's against them. So all about passion, eh?
It sounds cliche, but this world sucks.
It sounds cliche, but I love you.
Oh, I thought I fell off there.
No, Mio, a 1 foot ledge. It's all over. No man, sometimes the cliched answer is sometimes the best. Because simple and clean, sometimes the best road to take. Not me though, I went to America to get my wife. And complicate visa, so sometimes not always the way. Simple and Clean is also a good song too.
You don't like it?
Back in the day, Tessa once found herself caught between Kavesi and Anglian troops during a mission. It was a big one, for honestness and all. The platoon had a tough call to make, calling a retreat, but they had to leave Tessa behind.
Seriously, you don't like that song?
It's okay. It's okay. My god, the LP stops right there. My god, I'm being held hostage by Kingdom Hearts. Good lord. But Jake? No, Jake refused the order. Let me guess. He went in to rescue her all by himself? That's right. Fire from both nations fell all around like rain, while he ran in with all breath in his lungs. Everyone thought they were good as dead, but nope, Jake picked up the wounded Tessa and did the impossible. Getting her home. He ended up taking more hits than her, wound up bloody from the head to toe. Not a pretty sight. But he didn't mind, he was just content that he didn't have to lose Tessa. I tried half that guy's courage.
That should be information enough for now. Shall we reconvene?
Sounds good.
Now I'm actually intrigued on these guys because they sound cool. And what accessory is going to be made? How are you going to take those 3 things and incorporate all of them? Because they sound like cool people.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I can appreciate that. I take bullets for you. And I won't have to. Because I'm in England. I won't have that issue. I would get to the right punch up for you. I can't guarantee you though. I'll have a punch up and then drink to forget.
I hope Rex finally admits what I think it was the 5th salvager code?
Probably.
That never got, like, finished.
It's either that or someone's going to interrupt him again.
Mm-hmm. And it's never going to get finished.
But to be fair, I can respect Rex. I'll live by one of those
I've
codes.
been craving some downtime.
I make you cry? That's not going to fly. If I make you smile, I pass the trial.
Everyone, a moment of your time? Well, this wasn't what I was expecting.
I know. I figured they'd be a couple of quirky jokers.
Bunch of them.
Sounds like they've had it rough.
Indeed. They appear so ostentatious and fickle, one could be quick to dismiss them as mindless followers. But the truth is that they are loyal soldiers both, and they care deeply for each other. In which case, I'd be inclined to substitute an eye-catching design for something altogether more somber. The accessory they seek is most likely...
Most likely... what?
That shall have to wait. In any case, I have a clear idea of what would suit them now. You've been a tremendous help.
Good to hear. So I'm guessing the next step is we go looking for the materials, yeah?
Aha, you guessed correctly.
Are you going to tell us what we need?
Yes, I'll need 2 things. One of them, far easier to come by. I'll start with that. One may find rose quartz growing on Corn Island on the Erythia Sea. What I would need is a quartz crystal with a particularly high purity, known as red shawl.
Corn Island. Got it. Let's go take a look.
Oh, I thought there'd be something that we had already.
Wouldn't shock me if it's a Quest exclusive thing.
It is. Absolutely, because that was the icon. Is it really back here? Also, not gonna lie, I love the fact that her nickname is Mash. That was a right banger, Mash.
There's crystals everywhere. How are we gonna find the right stuff?
That's a question best left for our resident expert, Masha.
Oh, why couldn't it have been Uni that said that?
Yeah.
Man, there's red crystals everywhere. And my plumage is on them. As in everywhere. I'm gonna hazard a guess and saying it's above you. And you're probably gonna have to grind to it.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Thanks, game. I was wondering when these crystals would play somewhat of a part in the side quest or narrative. They look shimmery though, I like them.
Yeah.
This place is not a graphical spectacle, but my god, this still looks good.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Bye, Goldkins, you suck. And Mio's looking fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, the weapon matches well with Masha. It's a right mashup. My god, mashups.
Quite a rare sight.
Are those still a thing?
Oh man, they've
Mashup?
really gone into
Yeah.
it now.
I had no idea what they are.
Musical mashups in which they take 2 songs that really some people think they go well together, but not really. I know that it was done with a lot of video game songs on YouTube. Think of it like YouTube poops.
Ah.
That kind of thing, but trying to be autistic. I'm showing my age, aren't I? Or maybe my lack of knowledge of YouTube or online music. I'm not into these modern hip-hop, rock and roll and R&B stuffs. I like the classics. I'm old, man. I'm old yet I don't have a vinyl record player. I want one though. I got the Xenoblade vinyl still to play.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Hi!
The next leg of our journey will take us to the Orion Tunnels.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're taking us down there to do actual mining for you.
Ah, close, but no mica. It's not minerals you'll be mining this time, but monsters.
Huh? Not literally, right?
Deep in the Orion Tunnels, there's said to exist a rare species of rottle. The unique mineral which takes root on its back, argentium, will be our next target. Though I must confess, I have only ever set eyes on it but a single time.
But how are you so sure that you'll be able to find it then?
Well, we had no trouble getting the first material. Let's stay optimistic.
Better hope our luck's not run out yet. Off to the mines with us then.
Argentium. Oh gee. I wonder which Nippon guild had that.
Yeah.
I wonder who named it. It was either a blade or a Nippon who wished he could have mushy mushrooms for life. Or maybe Nira. Or Papunin. Maybe he got the naming right for compensation. Or maybe the Flying Dragons. Or the Flaming Dragons, sorry. I'd just be happy if like all blades got name.
Fighting each other.
If all blades got name dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have of just like a splash screen at the very end of the next DLC. Like, here's what happened to all of the characters. God in a new world decided to open up his own dessert shop. Again. Nim decided to take Sunny and Kiss and decided to speak to all animals and start a zoo. Azami continued to hunt Rex until the end of time.
Yeah.
Finch, we forget. Who is she again?
Is that the Rupple we wanted?
Quite remarkable, isn't it? Let's procure our ore before it gets away. Solid silver!
Cosmos, we never got.
We got Cosmos.
I'm saying in game. I'm saying in funny terms. It was either that or she decided to go off to another dimension somewhere and just be like, I'm gonna go here. Watch me appear in this sequel to Xenoblade X that will never come. And she decided to get a proper heroine.
We're unstoppable with you around,
So glad we
Senna.
got the Argentia without too much fuss.
We were fortunate indeed. Well then, the city beckons.
Also, you were fighting a Pepito and he just vanished.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not having this, I'm out.
Yeah, it seems like Masha's arts are Kavesi,
Yeah.
but I feel like she fit more in Xenoblade 2's world than anything.
Well, clearly these expansion passes are the same. In that regard. You know, it's clearly an artificial blade and, well, Masha's sporting the Xenoblade 2 motif. Makes sense.
Once again, your incomparable efforts have paved the way forward. Thank you, my dears. I feel now that I can finally produce the accessory I have in my mind's eye.
Isn't this an excessive amount of time and effort for a couple of accessories?
That, good sir, is the difference between the ready-made and the tailor-made. That, and it's my sales point. All right, you may have to give me a while. It is complete.
Good work, Masha.
Okie doke. Time to deliver the goods to those two.
Yes, just a moment. I've given them a call and arranged for them to take delivery at the Founders Square.
I really hope they'll like them.
They better. After all the trouble they put us through.
You needn't worry. They will be satisfied, I assure you, or my name is not Masha.
So it's bracelets this time, huh?
That's correct. Rings, bracelets, and the like happen to be my forte.
This is always the most nerve-wracking part, delivering the artwork to the client.
Yeah.
Worried that they won't like them and they would want a refund.
Your art's fine. Post his YouTube video here. Seriously, post away. Like and comment if you want to see Alice's artwork.
Jake, Tessa. So sorry to have kept you waiting. These would be the items you requested. Do check if they're to your liking.
Oh, finally! Really kept us waiting, eh?
I know. I am buzzing.
The silver luster comes from an alloy of argentium. To my understanding, it is one of the strongest precious metals there is. Your unbreakable ties inspired the design at the heart of the bracelet, inlaid with a red gem of the highest purity. Those bracelets will not corrode or tarnish, and will preserve your bond for a great many years down the line.
Whoa. This'll do just grand. I couldn't have asked for something better. Kinda scary how perfect it is.
Amazing. We barely told you anything.
I really must confess, this is arguably one of my finest works to date. What better keepsake could there be to assuage the both of you alike?
Well, so you knew.
So you already know that much about us?
Hardly. It was quite simple. This was not the first time I've been enlisted for such a request. I'm not psychic.
Wait, what's this about? A keepsake?
You know what happens to us folk when we pop our clogs?
Yeah.
We're lost numbers fighting at the front. Our numbers could be up tomorrow. And nothing will be left of us. We'll just whoosh into light. It's crap. We're not having any of it. Our names will go up on some cenotaph, but all we'll be is just another statistic.
Yeah. So you see, we figured there had to be a better way for us to be remembered by. Something that'd last long into the future. Something that we'd be proud of, to keep us in good memory.
And that's where the keepsakes come in.
There is naught in this life more beautiful and precious than a happy, cherished memory. And yet, it is human nature that the more precious we perceive a thing, the more we fear it might be whisked away. Like these two here. They aren't the first city folk who wish to set their memories in stone. And certainly won't be the last. To leave something permanent, telling the world that they once lived, their lives' history writ, and spirits enshrined. A love that cannot be seen, immortalized in physical form. Therein lies the quintessence of my work as lapidarist extraordinaire.
Now that there's the head of House Cassini. gal's a cut above. We were right to stick by you. Thanks, Emil. You're a gem.
Trust us. We'll take extra good care of him. Until our final breath. No. For a long, long, long time yet.
If the both of you are satisfied, then I am too. Those bracelets, may they serve you well, and impart to you a future both bright and prosperous. All right, that about wraps up the order. I'm truly grateful for all the support you've given me, you know. Rare is the job where one can feel such fulfillment.
Before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you something.
Yes, I'm all ears, my dear.
Those two appeared to mention something quite significant back there. The head of House Cassini.
My, oh my, oh my. It seems I've been found out, have I?
What is this House Cassini?
One of the city's 6 houses. You know, like the House Vandam that Monica leads. If you're the head, then that makes you Monica's equal. You must be in quite the position of power.
Oh, hardly. I would never compare myself to the likes of Moni, dearest. I only succeeded the role as a formality when the former head unexpectedly made it known that they were going to step down.
And that doesn't interfere with your lapidress extraordinaire business?
Doesn't seem very leaderly. What's everyone got to say about that?
Free is the citizen who embraces their freedom. We of House Cassini are free spirits, more so than the other houses. Such has been our code for generations. So long as one forges one's own path in life, unbound by societal principles, my house's role is to respect and support them in it. So, you see, I serve the people of the city in my own way, as I personally see fit.
Wow, there really are all kinds in the city, huh?
Well now, that was a job well done. And thanks to the experience, I believe I have some new ideas for accoutrements. Let me use this sudden flash of inspiration to put our contract to good use. You did do the Ferris's share of the work, after all.
Thanks, Masha. We'll be counting on you.
And I shall expect nothing but the finest patronage.
I like that quest.
I did too.
That was very close to your home. Very close to mine.
Oh, so that's how they're doing.
Oh,
We got to learn about House Cassini. It seems like the houses are kind of like the Blade divisions of X. Wish we'd learned more about them.
yeah. Man. And can I say, it's a minor point. And I'm not really much of a jewelry buff, but dude, I honestly wouldn't mind getting those 2 bracelets. They'd look pretty badass.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody's custom made them on Etsy or something.
And if you're the case, I'd like to buy them. Anyway, though, guys, that was just a nice, very sweet and simple ending. We have a lot of tones that hit closer to home. And Masha herself be like, I do what I want and people can too. Bye, Mio. Well, that was a awkward way to end. What was Gray thinking? Hey, Gray, how's it going now? Well, those kids just killed themselves. Alright, moving on. Dude, you just died. That was messed up. No, he's probably too freaked out. Well, anyway, guys, on that morbid note, I guess we'll end things there, from one life to another. And, fittingly, from one character to another, in terms of the same voice actor. We'll find out in the next episode. Until then, thank you all for watching, If you like this video, then please be sure to like it. And of course, if you want to follow us on the Xenoblade Chronicles free journey, then by all means subscribe to see more. And I'll see you next time, in which things get a little bit challenging. I think we should go to the arena. But what arena? She's not here. She's an ex. If only there was a developer that could make such a thing exist. Or better yet, what if the product already existed, but those developers made it easier by putting it on the thing that people actually are playing, that isn't timed to an archaic piece of relic thing that can soft lock you on an update and essentially brick your console. In short, the Wii U sucks. It soft locks itself and bricks on an update. How?
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, on that note, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Tut. Game, please don't.
You were talking about Wii U breaking. This is not a good sign.
Stop it. Game, please. Switch. I like you. I don't think I need to emphasize my words, but I will try. Switch. I was talking about the Wii U. Not you. The Wii U. The royal you. Anyway, guys, we've been rambling on for so long. We'll see you next time. Bye.